Shalom. Welcome to Supporting Yah's Cornerstone. I'm Heshra, and my name means moved by Yah. Today's video is going to be a get to know me video. If you hear anything in the video that you'd like to hear more about, or an extended version of it, if Yah's will, there'll be more get to know me videos, and you'll probably hear it in those. Today, I'm kind of giving a quick look at a little bit of my past and a little bit of my where I stand currently in this way of life. So, of course, I already said my name is Heshra. It means moved by Yah, and I received that name years ago. So, when I first decided to walk with Yahweh, I was 23 years old, and it was 1998. At that time, I had an 8-year-old son. I was a single mom at that time. And yes, you may have already done the math on it. I gave birth to that son as a teenager, at the age of 15. I got pregnant at 14, and I had my oldest child at the age of 15. So in 1998, I also met my husband toward the end of that year, around about August or somewhere in the middle, around about August or July or something like that. And so we also got married that year also. And so we've been married ever since then, ever since 1998. I am currently 45 years old. After I married my husband, we had 5 children together. Now, my oldest son that I had as a teenager is 30 years old. My other children are, and excuse me as I look at my notes periodically through this video, but my other children are currently 21, 20, 16, 18, and 13 years old. Over the years, I have since decided to live for Yahweh. I have been homeschooling. I learned to sew, cook, use cloth diapers, just a variety of things. I've done over the years, garden, canning and preserving food, just a variety of things. But going back a little bit back to before I made the decision to live for Yahweh. Before I was in 1998, at the age of 23, I was a single mom working and going to college. I was going to college to become a journalist at the time. So that's basically what I was doing in 1998. I was in my 4th year of college. And at that time, I just saw that as a way for me to move ahead, get a good job, and to be able to take care of me and my son better. And so that's basically, and other than that, I lived the basic secular life. I dated off and on. I clubbed sometimes. I lived the basic secular life. So, I did not study the Bible. I was just living the basic life, just basic secular life. And so, I'll go into a few more details about that probably in future get to know me videos. What led to my decision to serve Yahweh? What was the thought process behind it? How did I meet my husband and other various things in future get to know me videos. But once I decided to live for Yahweh and the years since then, I have had many challenges. I've succeeded and overcome some, and I failed at some and had to regroup and apologize sometimes when other people were involved and things of that nature. And excuse me as I look at my notes off and on throughout the video. Um, I feel now a lot of my failures had to do with character flaws, unhealed issues, and lack of practical information concerning various things. So, what do I mean? Let's say, for example, and I'll use a very simple, basic example. Let's say, for example, you hear the Moray say, or who's ever teaching you say, you should not eat pork. Okay. But all your life, for example, you use pork in your cooking in various ways. That's what you know. So from what your Moray has taught you, you should not be eating pork. So you know this. Okay. So then it may pop in your mind next, well, what do I do? How do I season those greens? How do I replace that in my breakfast meals? Okay. So that's what I mean by practical information concerning different things. Also, part of my failures have been the lack of ability to properly apply Yah's word in the best way. Okay. So, for example, you may, for example, say we're supposed to be wearing fringes of blue on our clothing. Fringes with a cord of blue on our clothing. You may come home after learning that and say, hey, I have one t-shirt for everybody. Each person get one t-shirt that's fringed, and you're going to wear this. I need everybody to wear their one fringe thing each day until I get the other thing fringed. And so, the sincerity is there, and there's nothing wrong with wanting your family to have on the fringes and the cords of blue, but the implementation of it, okay, was not the best thought, because nobody's gonna really want to wear the the same t-shirt with the same fringe every day, and maybe your family is not used to that. Have you even have you and your husband, if you're married or if you're single, have you sat down and talked to your children or the people in your life about these changes? Just implementing, having the sincerity to want to do Yah's word, but then the best way to implement it in your life, and then when other people are involved. And so I think that was some of my failures also. So I hope in some way, by sharing my story, sharing the things I've learned over the years from my successes and failures, that it will help your walk with Yahweh to go more smoothly. Whereas it may have taken me 3 years to change one character flaw, maybe by certain tips that I have learned through the Creator and through the blessing of my Moray and other people and teachers, that you can use to implement those things. And what may have taken me 2 or 3 years may not take you but a year. Okay. Some things I ended up having to apologize for. You may not have to apologize for, because you apply things in a better way. Okay. So some things you may not have to, excuse me, 1 minute. Shalom, shalom. Sorry about the interruption. But it's my hope that by sharing, that your walk, as I said before, will go a lot smoother. I have met a lot of people who have over the years who were walking with Yahweh, who have stopped, who have passed away, just various situations. I've seen families break up. I've seen it, people not handling challenges in not the best way. I've seen people in this way of life, even at some of the temples and study groups they go to, they start to hang around the wrong people, and for different reasons, the sincerity they had dissipates. I have just seen a lot of failure since I've been in this way of life as it relates to other people's lives who were also seeking Yahweh. I want to see more and more of the Hebrew Israelite sisterhood be successful at living their life for Yahweh and becoming what Yahweh will have them to become as women. I want to see more and more of you successful at that. It's been very sad over the years to see just so many, people come into this way of life for different reasons. And everybody's reason is not to serve Yahweh. Everybody's reason is not their reason. But you have a lot of people who it is their reason. They sincerely want to change. They sincerely have the desire in them to want to do better, to be the type of people that that Yahweh would want them to be. But I've seen a lot of those people fail also, because challenges come your way. Sometimes walking with Yah, we make bad decisions still on who to hang around, even within the study groups we're in sometimes. And so I just want to participate and be a participant in your success in living right. And if it's something that from my success or the failures I've had over the years that you can learn from, that will help you in your goal, then that's what I want to be a part of. And so that's why I'm here. That's why I created this channel. I'm looking at my notes. But there'll be future get to know me videos. And so anything you heard here today that you'd like to hear more about, you probably will in future get to know me videos. If Yah's will, there will be one more video posted this week for the month of Tishri, or according to the secular calendar, the month of September. I'll be doing, if Yah's will, a few more extra videos since the a lot of us are observing the Day of Atonement in this month. So I want to do some things that some videos that I thought would be helpful, particularly in this month. And plus, I didn't want to wait for you to get to know me either. So for this month, I'll probably be doing a few more extra videos, and then if Yah's will, and then in October, it'll level out to maybe one video per week, or anywhere from 3 to 4 per week, if Yah's will. So, and you can follow me on Instagram. The Instagram name is Supporting Yah's Cornerstone. Also, you're welcome to DM me through Instagram if you have any questions you want to ask me, or anything that's concerning to you that you may want me to do a video and talk about. You can also email me at supporting, I think let me take a minute and look. The email address is yahscornerstone@gmail.com. yahscornerstone@gmail.com. So you're also welcome to send any questions you may have, or anything you want to comment on there too. So have a blessed day. Shalom, shalom.